So class 8 chapter 1 rational numbers. What are the rational numbers? We go through the introduction and its concepts in this session. So first one is about number system. In number system we already studied about natural numbers. Natural number means counting numbers. We already know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. These are counting numbers. The whole numbers. Whole numbers means the counting numbers along with the 0 are called whole numbers. Means 0 plus natural numbers together called whole numbers. So it can be written as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Next, integers. Negative numbers and whole numbers. Negative numbers and whole numbers, or we can also say that negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers together are called integers. This can be written as negative numbers on left side, middle 0 and on right side we have positive numbers. In this way we write integers. Next, rational number. This is the new topic which we are learned in 8th class. So the numbers which can be written in the form of p by q, where p comma q are integers and q not equal to 0. So whatever the numbers we written in the form of p by q, where p comma q are any integer, we can use any integer in place of pq. Condition is that what? Q should not be equal to 0. Q is in a denominator position. If denominator not equal to 0, then we can write any number in the form of p by q. So it is called a rational number. So next we denote the above number system in diagrammatically. So natural number set are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Next, whole numbers means 0 included. 0 and plus natural numbers together called a whole number set. Integers means negative numbers, whole numbers, or we can say negative numbers, 0 and natural numbers together called integers. Next, rational numbers means the numbers which can be written in the form of p by q, where p comma q are integers and q should be equal to 0. So some of the rational numbers are 5 by 6, 9 by 4, minus 7 by 6, minus 3 by 8. Here denominator is 6 which is not equal to 0, 4, here denominator is 4 which is not equal to 0, and in this number 6 is not equal to 0. So here 8 denominator which is also not equal to 0. Means the numbers which are written in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0, are called rational numbers. Means we can say that all natural numbers are rational. Why? Because the natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So these can be written in the form of 1 by 1, 2 by 1, 3 by 1, 4 by 1, 5 by 1 and so on. That's why all natural numbers also rational numbers. Next, all whole numbers also rational numbers, because we write all whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on also in the form of p by q, like 0 by 1, 1 by 1, 2 by 1, 3 by 1, 4 by 1, 5 by 1 and so on. Next, all integers also rational numbers. All integers means negative numbers, 0 and positive number. These are also written in the form of p by q, like in the following way: minus 5 by 1, minus 4 by 1, minus 3 by 1, minus 2 by 1, minus 1 by 1, 0 by 1, 1 by 1 and so on up to infinitely. So like this we can say that all integers also rational numbers. So from above we can write it as all natural numbers, all whole numbers and all integers are rational numbers, and because they are written in the form of p by q, where q denominator is not equal to 0. So we are studying in this chapter total 3 topics: properties and representation of rational numbers on number line, and how many rational numbers are between these two, between two rational numbers. First topic is properties. We are going to study about properties. First property is closure property, second one is commutative property, and third one is associative property. Next, identity property, another one is inverse property, and last one is distributive property. These are the 6 properties we are learn in this chapter, rational numbers. So first property is closure property. We learn the closure property: natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers with respect to the 4 basic arithmetic operations addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next, commutative property also for natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers with respect to the four basic arithmetic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next, third property, associative property. We learn associative property of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers with respect to addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next, identity property. We learn about identity property of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. We have two type of identities: additive identity and multiplicative identity. Additive identity is 0 and multiplicative identity is 1. In natural numbers we not have additive identity 0. We have only additive identity for whole numbers, integers and rational numbers, and we have multiplicative identity 1 for all these four sets. Next, inverse property. We learn about inverse property of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. So we have additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. Additive inverse means negative numbers. In natural numbers and whole numbers we not have any negative numbers, so they not have additive inverse. And multiplicative inverse means reciprocal of a number. So in these four we can write a reciprocal of the number, but we not have a reciprocal of 0. Next, last final property, distributive property. Two distributive properties. One is multiplication over addition and we have multiplication over subtraction. These are the distributive properties. Next, second topic is representation of rational numbers on number line. So we can represent the natural numbers in the following way on the number line. Natural numbers start from 1 and they extend indefinitely only right side of the 1. We have continuous numbers on the right hand side only. Next, whole numbers. We represent the whole numbers in the following way on number line. Whole number starts from 0. They are continuously or indefinitely extended only on the right side of the 0. Next, integers. Integers are represented in the following way on the number line. So in the middle one we have 0 and left side we extended indefinitely negative numbers. On the right side we extended numbers indefinitely positive numbers. Next, rational numbers. Rational numbers are represented on the number line as follows. We have in the middle one 0 and left side we can extend indefinitely and right side also we extend indefinitely. So we have 0 in the middle one and numbers between 0 and -1 also, and we have numbers between 0 and 1 also. Please like, share, subscribe our channel for latest updates by pressing the bell icon.